Hi, whenever we are having the five branches, whenever the teacher teaches in English, not only English, in all India, in all different 30 states are having 30 different language. So you have to proceed the same thing. How I am explained for English. Whenever he teaches the prose, teacher should explain each and every sentences, and teacher should write the opposite meaning. Dash we have to use, and sorry, same meaning synonym. Synonym first you have to write, same meaning, so you have to dash. Lower standard you have to write, higher standard no need to write. And you have to derive the word from the student. And whenever we are reading the opposite concepts, you have to write a antonym. You have to write in a small standard, you have to write, a big standard, you have to, no need to write, you have to derive from the student. Like this. And overall summary also must be done. So the teacher should use the parts to whole method. Parts to whole mean we have to synthesize. It group part to whole, like how the photosynthesis is there. Now we used to make our own food. But how the plants are producing the photosynthesis mean we are in need of a sun ray and chlorophyll, water, carbon dioxide. So these are the parts, and all plants you have to take it and you have to prepare their own food. Soil, all the parts are put it into one together, synthesize. And photo means without light we cannot take a photo. Light is important. That's why they are given the photosynthesis. Teacher should teach like this. Where each and every word has some meaning. So don't tell a student to memorize. Whenever I got a teacher has taught me, that time I understood. That's why I am teaching in front of you. So whenever the teacher everything in this book are happening, what is happened past, whether it is a event or story. And some of them are even most of them are even some of them are story, might be a story. What is going on today? What will be going on tomorrow? Where there is a scope application. So these are the things, are issues. So these are the things are given in the textbook. So teacher should, whenever teacher teaches the topic, teacher should all correlate the topic within the present conditions. You have to see that all subject, what are the things happened up to yesterday. It is given. That is why after 5 years, portion would be, syllabus would be changing according to the need of the learner, according to the need of the society, according to the need of the everything would be changing. Okay. So, according to the need of the parents, according to the need of the society, according to the need of the people, according to the need of everything, every technique, some costumes, costumes, everything would be changing. So everything would be changing. So it depend upon the need of the society, need of the society, community, need, according to need of the learner, according to need of the teacher, according to everything would be changing. So 5 years the curriculum also should be reviewed. And they have to prepare, frame the new curriculum. That is important. That is the reason for that. So like this, the parts to whole, each and every line should be explained using the very simple English, and the typical word, a difficult word should be written like antonym and synonym. And some of the peculiar, highly valuable word, very new word, technical word, typical word should be written. And the teacher can ask a student to frame a new sentence using the word typical, very difficult, tough word. Okay. So this is in the prose, like the teacher continue. Whenever the teacher teaches like a poem, reading of opposite में the synthesis means analysis. So teacher can do analysis. Analysis means whole thing should be analyzed. Split it. Whole thing would be split it. That is called an analysis. Okay. Suppose whenever we are having the food, sambar and everything in a function, how we are distributed to all. First you have to put a rice, and then you have to put a sambar, kutu. So everything we say distributed. It is called analysis. So whenever the teacher teaches the topic poem, teacher first overall tell a student to read a poem, then read the poem loudly, then slow reading, tell a student without talking. They have to read silently. And teacher should write to objective type question, easy type from the beginning on the board. Then teacher tell a student to find out the answer. Before that, everything introduction must be done in all prose, poem, grammar thing. Then I will explain that is some methodology, how to give a introduction that I will explain afterward. So after reading each and every fully summary, and teacher should tell a student after reading and everything. Teacher can use any rhythm also. Film song also we can use it. Suppose instead of telling, mm, mm, Johnny, Johnny, yes, Papa. Eating sugar, no, Papa. Telling lies, no, Papa. Open your mouth, ah, ah, ah. Suppose if it is tell, it is not a poem, it is a prose like. You have to read like, but a poem should be of like a song like this. Then only it creates a interest. Suppose whenever you sing a song, um, ஏனிது கொண்ட சேவல் கூவும் நேரம் song is that கொண்ட சேவல் கூவும் நேரம் குக்கு 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 கலது பூ பூவா பூ சிரிக்கும் பூமியிலே ஆயிரம் பூ பூமியிலே சிறந்த பூ என்னும் பூ ரோஜா பூ இல்லை மல்லிகைப்பூ இல்லை இப்படி சொன்னால் நல்லா இருக்காது. பூ பூவா பூ சிரிக்கும் பூமியிலே ஆயிரம் பூ பூவிலே சிறந்த பூ என்ன பூ எல்லா பூவும் சொல்லுங்கல்ல சிரிப்பு தான் உண்மையான பூ. அது அப்படி பாட்டு பிடிச்சா நல்லா இருக்கலாம். அதுதான் poem should be of any rhythm. That's why whenever English teacher should use any rhythm. Music rhythm also, actually, film songs rhythm also. So the teacher should sing a song like this. Johnny, Johnny, yes, Papa. Action also must be done. Johnny, Johnny, yes, Papa. Eating sugar, no, Papa. Telling lies, no, Papa. Open your mouth. Ah, ah, ah. Like this, teachers tell, then it creates interest, it stimulates interest to the student. All the learners will learn. So that's why whenever teacher teaches the poem, either in any language, not only in English, in that is states are there, each and every states here has their own language. So whenever the teacher creativity, teacher should be there. Teacher use any type of poem also. भाई हिंदी मछली जाल की रानी है जीवन उसका पानी है हाथ लगाएंगे तो डरेगा मारेगा तो मरेगा बस சாங் இருக்கு அப்படியே நல்லா இருக்கு. मछली जाल की रानी है जीवन उसका पानी है हाथ लगाएंगे तो रहेगा बाहर निकालेंगे तो मर जाएगा. அப்படி சொன்னா அப்படி இருக்கு. So like this the teacher should any song either in English or Hindi and Tamil also, any whenever teacher teaches any song, ஓடி விளையாடு பாப்பா நீ ஓய்ந்திருக்கலாகாது பாப்பா கூடி விளையாடு பாப்பா ஒரு குழந்தை நல்லா ஓடி விளையாடு பாப்பா நீ ஓய்ந்திருக்கலாகாது பாப்பா கூடி விளையாடு பாப்பா ஒரு குழந்தையை வையாது பாப்பா. அப்படி ஆக்ஷன் எப்படி நல்லா இருக்கா அப்படின்னா லைக் திஸ் டீச்சர் கேன் teach a poem in all languages. In India, we are having 30 states. Each and every state also we are having their own language. You have to teach it. Do you understand now? Okay. Now come to grammar. In the low standard, we have to use the inductive approach. Higher standard, we have to use a deductive approach. Whenever you are giving, suppose another teacher teaches the topic. Okay. Suppose teacher teaches the topic. Teacher should give a more illustration and ask a student to derive the universal formula from the student. That method is called inductive method or law of induction. It's up to 1 to 5th standard we can use it mostly. Then after that above 5th standard, then you have to write a deductive method. So opposite for inductive method is deductive method. Inductive method na law of induction, induction method law of induction. Opposite law of deduction, deductive method. So இது வந்து விதி வரும் முறை, விதியை கொண்டு வரக்கூடிய முறை, விதி வரும் முறை. So using a more illustration example, teacher ask a student to motivate a student to find a universal law or universal truth. This procedure is called as a law of induction. And up to 1 to 5th standard teacher. So above 5th standard, teacher directly given the formula, rules and regulation, and tell a student from example from real life and apply knowledge from real life. So that is very, very important. Okay, see, now suppose you tell the student of tell